viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier iHypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. Today began on a very unusual note, and that day of unusual notes and unusual nest has just been growing more and more as the day progressed. So, let me share a little bit about what was the theme that emerged for today. And there's just one word that describes it so beautifully, and that word is beyond. When I think about the word beyond, there are three simple frames that I want to share with you, and I do believe that they're simple enough that you yourself will be able to benefit from them, especially as a healer, especially as a coach, and of course, as a seeker. So, the first thing that comes to mind is that when you think about beyond, or the concept of beyond, it is actually very simple provided you allow. And that's why I said it sounds very simple, it can be very simple, but as human beings, we tend to amplify or we tend to complicate things depending on the moment of the day. So, if you are, especially as a healer, especially as a coach, if you're looking to go beyond whatever it is that's holding you back, whatever it is that's spinning you out, then remember that when we talk about beyond, it is that simple provided you're willing to allow. And when you allow, that really is when you will tap into the second thing, and that is, of course, the land of new possibilities. This morning, with my community, we met at 6 in the morning, and this was literally people from the north, the south, the east, and the west of our country. And we were almost like in two different time zones. We had different intensities of early morning light, and as the morning progressed between 6 and 7, it was really amazing, really beautiful to see how how not just our immediate vicinities was changing, but also our own possibilities. And so, as I said, the second point is it's everything about new possibilities. So, if you're someone who is looking to experience a shift, then definitely, when you literally keep asking yourself, okay, I'm stuck right now, but what's beyond that? Or, we've done a certain number of things for our community or our clients. What's beyond that? And when you really allow yourself to get curious and you stay in that spirit of allowing, that is really when you start to tap into new possibilities. And lastly, long ago, when whether it was our parents, whether it was relatives, when they traveled abroad, most often they would come back and bring back gifts. So, as healers and coaches, especially when we're on this journey and we're going out and going beyond, remember to bring back gifts. And by this, of course, I mean that gifts are what you have, gifts are what you've received. And when you make it a point to share that with others, that is when you're not only benefiting yourself, but you're also benefiting others. So, as always, I want you to know that I truly appreciate you, and if there's any way in which I can help you, please do reach out and let me know. And lastly, we've been starting to talk about this in March, that is the 6th, 7th, and the 8th of March. We will be rolling out our next retreat, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you all there. So, if you've been, especially as a healer and a coach, if you've been in a community and you're looking for something more, you're looking to go deeper, you're looking to meet like-minded people, then of course come join us, come experience what happens in our community, and if the vibe, if the sense, the feel of the community is something that can serve you, then you're welcome to stick around. And of course, we've got many different kinds of programs. We meet every Monday and Friday between 6 and 7, and that's one way for you to really go within and experience the kind of shifts that a lot of our members are already experiencing, whether it's in their work life, whether it's in their family life, or in their own personal life. And if you think about it, there are like three sides to us. And so I really do look forward to seeing you in any, many, or all of our programs. And of course, as always, I want you to know that I truly appreciate you. And having said all of that, of course, remember to live your purpose. God bless, and of course, I will be back with more. As I was telling one of our members of our community, that I've made it a point to also, towards the very end of our pod, to just check in and check the chats. So if there's something that, if you happen to be watching this live and you want to share something, you're welcome to always type and ask your questions. I do know there is a slight delay sometimes in your chats when you send it and when I receive it, but I will of course always keep an eye out, especially towards the end, and look forward to seeing you. And I know at the time of this recording, we are of course going into a beautiful Sunday, so wish you all the best. And having said all of that, as always, remember to live your purpose. God bless, and of course, I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. And yes, thank you, Raji, and thank you, Sangeeta, as well, for popping in. And here's to beyond and more. All right? Take care, guys.